Starting a business, you're going to ask me that question. Okay, I would just tell people just do it. Just go and do it. The biggest thing is whatever you pick, you need to be passionate about. It has to come from you. It has to come from your heart. Don't do it because you see other people making money on it. You saw a video on Facebook. You saw a video. Some guy just made millions and millions of dollars off some ads off of Google or Facebook. That's not how it works. The biggest thing is you really have to be passionate about what you're about and what you want to do. Because the truth is 99% of the people in the world are convinced they're incapable of achieving great things. So what they do is they aim for mediocrity. And mediocrity is that 9 to 5 job, maybe trying to get a little raise. And is that going to make you happy? No, that's not going to make you happy. So the thing is really know your industry. Know the industry that you're getting into. I don't care if it's financial advising, if it's insurance industry, if it's MLL marketing, so many different multi-level marketing companies out there. Also on top of that, construction, whatever it is, I don't care, fitness, whatever. Know your industry. But then the next thing is learn from the people at the top of the industry. Now, what I mean by learn from the top of the industry is find their videos, research the people at the top of whatever you want to do. Because the biggest thing is you don't want to reinvent the wheel. Let them reinvent the wheel. They already have. They're at the top. They've already created that wheel. What you want to do is steer it in the right direction. And what I mean by steer it in the right direction is you need to find your niche in that industry. What's going to set you apart? Now, by finding that niche, and we've all heard of this, and it's jack of all trades. You don't want to be a jack of all trades. Because in reality, what is a jack of all trades? A jack of all trades is master of none. Master of none. You know nothing. You're just good at a little bit here and there. But also, it's kind of like the last question that you asked me, and I kind of brought it inside there, is you want to hang out with like-minded people. And what I mean by hanging out with like-minded people is, I can't tell you how many times I've fired all my friends because it wasn't working out. Because in reality, you're the sum of the 5 people you hang out the most. You hang out with the most. So, think about it. Really think. The people you hang out with, you're like them and they're like you. You have traits of them, they have traits of you. Is that who you want to be? Is that who you're trying to be? Probably not. And it's hard to fire your friends. It's really hard. But also, I think you need to set goals. And we hear it all the time, you have to set goals. And the thing is, people do set goals. Everybody sets goals. But the problem is they're missing one important step. And that one important step is you need to write those goals down. Now, the key is a lot of people, they start with small goals. Now, small goals, I'm going to tell you right now, they're easy to achieve. And you're going to average payoff, right? Because they're easy to achieve. Now the thing is when you get the average payoff, what's going to happen? You're going to go back to your normal life. You may have got that raise. You're going to be content. But are you really happy? Probably not. What you need to do is set large goals. Now what large goals do is it gets that adrenaline going. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? It gets that adrenaline going like crazy, but you don't think you can achieve it. But the thing is, when you achieve that large goal, guess what? Everything is a lot easier. But then you got another large goal and you got another large goal. But each time you hit that hurdle, it's easier and easier. It kind of brings me back to a book I read, and I know it was by Timothy Ferriss, and I think it was his 4-hour work week book. And it really brought something to me because I'm a big fisherman, and he said in the book that fishing is best where the fewest people go, and that's true. But let's look at that at life. And what it comes down to is the insecurity of this world makes it very easy for us to hit home runs while everybody else is going for those base hits. So there's really less competition at the larger goals. And yes, I just tied in baseball and fishing, 2 of my favorites.